And the next time you want to bitch and complain about how I charge $185 for a dual capacitor, look at how they're fucking us. I have the privilege to buy a limit of 20 pounds of 454B for $1,250 each, as long as I buy 40 other containers of refrigerant. Really. Do you know that last summer I was able to buy a 454B for about $390, and you're complaining about $186 for a dual capacitor, and I warranty for 2 years? Sit on this and rotate. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's me, Mikey Pipes. It's Tuesday. Cinco de CS. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cinco de CS. 2025. The other day, I told you guys that I reactivated our Indeed job post. $50 a day it's costing me, by the way. $50 a day. In a short period of time, probably about a couple hours, I get a message that is a gentleman, lives in Inwood, and he's interested. And I go, okay, great. When would you like to meet up? Right? And he goes, how about today? I was like, great. Right, let me show you what he applied on May 5th, yesterday morning. His name is Pedro. Right? And the system automatically sends a message. And thanks for applying, blah, 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 blah. We'll get back to you in a short period of time. And I wrote a message that, when are you available to meet and discuss? Quite simple, right? He writes back moments later today, if that's fine. How about 3 p.m.? Yeah, sounds great. Where, if your office located? I'm assuming he's saying, where is your office located, right? His name is Pedro. He can use an iPhone, and his English is good, so I'm sure that he's an educated person. 1010 Central Avenue, Woodmere, right? Half hour later, he writes back, okay, I'll see you then. Later yesterday morning, I reached out to him, like, listen, if you're available early, let me know, and we could push up the 3 o'clock to earlier. He didn't respond for a couple hours, so I wrote back, disregard, see you at 3 p.m. And it was a no-show. Did you have to wonder? It's a no-show. So I used ChatGPT to compose a message for me. And I basically said to ChatGPT, write a short message to a job applicant. The applicant confirmed an appointment for 3 p.m. yesterday. The applicant did not show up, did not call, did not write, did not send roses or a love letter. The applicant literally dropped off the face of the earth. So either the applicant is dead, in the hospital, or got abducted by aliens. And we've had that before at Pipe Doctor Home Services. Remember that gentleman who walked up the stairs, there was a flash of light, and he was gone. We never heard from him again. He disappeared off the face of the earth during a steam boiler replacement install a few years ago in Elmont, New York. I'll never forget it. He got abducted by aliens, or South Korea, one of the two. Sorry, North Korea. So ChatGPT sent a message, right? And I told it to become more blunt because I didn't like the response. So I basically wrote me a message, which I sent to the applicant. And I wrote that you confirmed, I'll show you. You confirmed your 3 p.m. appointment yesterday. You didn't show, didn't call, didn't text, nothing. If you're not dead, in the hospital, or abducted by aliens, you wasted my time. Don't bother reaching out unless you have a pretty damn good reason. Mikey fucking Pipes. I don't get it. What's wrong with these people that are in the job pool. What is wrong with them? Why am I getting dicked around by Indeed? Why? Why am I getting dicked around? And the only reason why I'm creating this video right now, while I'm driving to my next appointment, is that I checked my email and I have another applicant who lives in East Rockaway and applied for the job. So I messaged him through Indeed, and I said, because he wrote back, I'm available today. And I was like, how about 3 p.m.? So I'm waiting. I like 3 p.m. If you don't like 3 p.m., respond that, hey, 3 p.m. doesn't work. How about, 5 p.m.? How about, earlier or whatever? Propose some times. I don't get it. I really don't get it. I just left a service call in Wantor. We've been servicing this gentleman for a couple years. The homeowner, like many of our clients, found out about us on YouTube. No exaggeration. I get a boatload of new clients from social media. It's really awesome. Not only do I get paid for creating content when people watch ads, I also have the opportunity for manufacturers and marketing companies to send me stuff that I test. It's pretty awesome. I get ad revenue when you guys watch the ads, but the biggest benefit is that people watch how transparent we are, completing service calls, completing installations, interacting with customers. And listen, now the vast majority are great encounters, but every so often you get a scumbag who wants to rip you off like Shaquille Khan. And you guys are wondering, what's going on with Shaquille Khan and the judgment on his house? It's not a judgment, it's a mechanic's lien. And I've reached out to a couple lawyers, and they're telling me don't waste my time. It's going to cost you $25,000 to $50,000 to start the foreclosure process. And, at the end of the day, yes, the law states that you will get back legal fees and expenses. But at the end of the day, we're dealing with New York City. It's a blue city. And they don't really, they're not business friendly. They're not. If you do the right thing, right? They don't give a fuck. They really don't. So I already got the lien on the guy's house, and I am going to bring it to the sheriff's office, and I think we can serve him with the lien and get judgments on his account, on his bank accounts. Am I going to end up seizing his house? Probably not. But if it was anywhere else but New York City, I would have already taken possession and title of his property, and his wife would be calling me fucking daddy. You hear that, Shaquille Khan? Your wife is very lucky. Actually, no, you're very lucky, because you know what? I can handle another woman. I could. But I think that, there's a thing called karma, Mr. Khan. And what goes around comes around. You tried to fuck Mikey Pipes in the keister, but I am going to shove it so far up. I'm going to take a fistful of bacon, because you're probably Muslim, and I hate to say this, but I'm going to take those telemarketer calls that scam you out of money. I'm going to take a fistful of bacon and ram it up your sister's twat. Now, Shaquille Khan, if you're listening, I suggest you pay up, because you're not going to like the repercussions, because I will make sure that you are held accountable for your actions. You stole money from my family, and you think I'm going to let that go off easy? You really think I'm going to let that get off easy? I basically performed a service for you for free after you stole from me. You fucking choice of words that I love to say, but I can't, because this video would automatically be taken down, and it would not be good for the channel, even though this is the Uncensored channel and we tell it like it is. So, Shaquille Khan, if you know what's good for yourself, pay up, bitch. Pay up. Or maybe it will put some... Oh, I can't even say it. But I think you guys know what I'm going to do. Sabotage, like Beastie Boys. Sabotage! Look where I'm driving. We're driving through Hempstead. You know, and there's good money to be made in Hempstead. You know, not as a professional, like as a tradesman, right? But as a landlord, there's good money to be made in Hempstead. I'm telling you. It's just that you got to find the right deals here. You know, like this house right here. You know what? It's a 2-family house. They probably have 4 families living in that house, and they're probably collecting. I'm gonna say probably maybe $10,000 a month in rents. Right? The only problem with the village of Hempstead is the goddamn property taxes. And I'm sorry, I used the Lord's name in vain. I know there's someone right now cursing me. I'm sorry. I take it back. I take it back. See, this guy didn't even signal. Look at this. Oh, he's signaling. He's a last-minute signaler. I'm gonna get in front of him. That's the goal. I want to get in front of him. The little metrist that couldn't. The little metrist that couldn't. And now look at this. Now we're gonna go like this. And I'm gonna go right across. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Get your shit pushed back. That's right. Oh yeah. They have no idea how to service sprinters, by the way. They don't. They have no idea. They're clueless. I'll tell you a quick story, then I'm gonna end the video. My first sprinter. Probably, I don't know, at least 10 years ago. Has to be. Maybe 12 years ago. My first sprinter. You know, the higher roof, standard wheelbase. I bring it in for service, and I need they change the oil. Part of like the Schedule A service, whatever that is, Schedule B service. And because my mechanic that I brought it to couldn't make the message go away on the screen. All right. So I go to a service call after getting the truck, and yeah, I don't know why I did that. And when I pull out, I leave an oil stain on the guy's paving stone driveway, right? And I'm looking around, and I'm like, damn, it's coming from my brand new truck. Like, it's not brand new. It's like, I don't know, maybe like a year old at that point. And I lift up the hood, and there's the dipstick resting on top of the thing. They never put the dipstick back in. So I called them. I was like, oh, it wasn't us. I'm like, what do you mean it wasn't us? You guys just changed the oil. I didn't touch it, right? And no one else did. Well, it wasn't us. Yeah, that's the service department for Mercedes-Benz of Rockville Center, but there are service centers in Hempstead. Yeah, it wasn't us. I never went back there again. Ever again. They also, actually I went there for a warranty transmission. And on the way home, the same thing happened again. They are complete and utter fucking morons, in my opinion. The Mercedes service department of Rockville Center sucks ass, in my opinion. And that's why I go to Raleigh. All right, guys. Thank you for listening to me rant and rave. I appreciate it. I'll catch you on the next one. Be well. God bless. Stay safe.